If you're seeing AutoCAD error 259, the good news is that this is usually a fixable installation issue. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact steps to get past it. Error 259 typically happens when the installer tries to start a background process, like a licensing update or another Autodesk component, but that process is already running, stuck, or left active from a previous failed installation attempt. So if your AutoCAD setup is freezing, failing, or refusing to continue, this guide should help. And before we jump in, if this video helps you out, please hit like and subscribe for more easy software fixes just like this. First, let's talk about what's actually happening. In many cases, the installer is not broken beyond repair. It's simply trying to launch something that Windows thinks is still active. That can happen after an interrupted setup, a crash, a forced shutdown, or even a hidden process that never closed properly. Because of that, the best way to begin is with a clean restart. Restart your PC completely, not just the sign out or sleep mode. A full restart helps clear so-called ghost installation processes from system memory and gives the installer a fresh start. After your computer comes back on, try the AutoCAD installation again and see if the error is gone. If you still get error 259, the next step is to open Task Manager and manually close any stuck processes. To do that, press Ctrl, Shift, and Escape on your keyboard to launch Task Manager right away. Once it opens, look through the list of running processes and end anything related to the installer. Common names to watch for include adodis, installer, or Autodesk component. If you see those tasks running, select them one by one and click End Task. Be careful not to close unrelated system processes, but do clear out anything connected to Autodesk setup or licensing. After ending those tasks, close the Task Manager and run the installer again. If the issue still appears, the next fix is to make sure you launch the setup with administrator permissions. Right-click on your AutoCAD Setup.exe file and choose Run as Administrator. This gives the installer elevated permission and can help it override background tasks or access system resources that normal permissions may block. If Windows asks for confirmation, click Yes and let the installer continue. Now, if you are installing AutoCAD from command prompt or using a script, there's another useful option you can try. Add --wait or /w to the end of your command string. This tells the installer to wait for background processes to finish before the setup closes or moves forward. In some cases, that simple change prevents error 259 because the installer is no longer trying to rush ahead while another process is still active. If you're not comfortable using the command line, you can stick with the restart and administrator steps, but if you are running an advanced install, this is worth trying. Another thing that can interfere with installation is your antivirus software. Sometimes security software locks the background process that AutoCAD is trying to start, which can trigger this error. If the first steps don't work, temporarily disable your antivirus before running the installer again. Just make sure you only do this for the installation process and turn it back on afterward to keep your system protected. Also, if you're on a work computer or a managed device, antivirus or endpoint protection may be controlled by your IT department, so you may need permission before changing it. At this point, the most common causes of error 259 should be covered. To recap, first restart your PC, then end stuck Autodesk-related tasks in Task Manager, then run the setup as administrator. Then use the wait option if you're installing through command prompt, and finally disable antivirus temporarily if it's still blocking the process. In most cases, one of these fixes will clear the installer blockage and let AutoCAD continue normally. If the error comes back again, it may help to remove any partially installed Autodesk components and do another clean restart before trying again. And if this video solved your AutoCAD error 259 problem, please give it a like, subscribe for more troubleshooting tutorials, and leave a comment if you want help with another AutoCAD issue. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.